Hello everyone, welcome to Alexis, welcome. Honeygun, welcome. WJ, welcome as well. Harrison, welcome. I thought I was in Manchester. No, they live nowhere near Manchester, but wish I was there. You know, it'd be nice to actually go to a new place. Let me know about the audio, by the way. I don't know if it's going to sound a bit echoey today. For some reason, the speaker is projecting my sound now, so if there's a problem, do let me know. But if the audio is fine, then we'll just continue on. It says Netherlands will make... does it? Oh, we need to change that. Thanks for pointing that out. That's me not correcting the title yet. Hang on a minute. This is what happens when you do things the last minute. Thank you for pointing that out. That's the only thing I need to change here. Can England mathematically qualify? Oh yeah, technically, if they get 6, Croatia with 4, and yeah, if they can England qualify to round of 16 tonight over the Scots? That's my title. There we go. Thanks for pointing that out, Mini Surge. 6 likes already. Thank you so much for everyone liking the stream. George, welcome to the stream. A lot of people excited to see England play. I'm excited to see England play as well. I'm really, really excited. Just to say it again, is the audio fine? If the audio is fine, then I'm literally just overthinking it. I think it's just a speaker. For some odd reason, it's making it sound a bit echoey. I don't know why. But either way, I'm excited for today. You have Phillips in fantasy. In fact, one thing we can do... Well... I've not tested capture at all, so it's a bit scary for me to test capture as of now. But in fact, I need to refresh fantasy as well. Let's refresh that. Oh, look at me fall down the leaderboard. Right, let's go to capture and see. Hopefully this works. There you go, it's worked. Brilliant start. Okay, so AJ Woff has overtaken Rudy to be top of the table. He's got Harry Kane as captain tonight, so he could extend his lead if Harry Kane does a good game. He's got Mount as well. Ooh, that's all not bad, actually. In fact, we need to look at the England squad pretty soon. Anyone for Scotland there? No, he's not got anyone for Scotland. Rudy's second. Who does he have who can have... Also, Kane as captain. Mings at the back, though. That could be interesting. If England keep a clean sheet, he could edge Mount with points there, especially if Mount has a quiet game. Creeper Boy. He's got Trippier, Stones, Grealish. So he's got 3. Likewise with me, I've got 3 as well. Let's actually look at the squads. So here are the squads. The only... Well, there's 2 who hasn't started. Reece James and Luke Shaw. I believe they are the only changes in this team. So complete... change of fullbacks. Now it means Jamie McAvoy is not playing, so oh my god, I just saw James McAvoy on TV, so I just said his name. I meant to say it. Oh, what a start. It means Kieran Tierney's not Kieran Tierney is playing. God, I've just completely mucked this up. Alright, it means Kieran Trippier is not playing, but also we don't. So Luke Shaw's here and Reece James is here as well. So no Carl Walker either. Oh my god, what a start. Okay, so the 2 changes for Scotland are Kieran Tierney and Billy Gilmore, the Premier League double. Che Adams is starting for this game. That's a bit bizarre. So he's actually starting over Ryan Christie. Okay, so multiple changes from Scotland actually, to be fair. McTominay looks like he's playing as a centre-back, which is intriguing to say the least. We still have Harry Kane on top. I think that was necessary. So on the bench, we've got Johnston, Ramsdale, Chilwell, Cody, Maguire. There's Trippier. Grealish once again not starting. What is Southgate's agenda on Grealish? Bellingham's on the bench. Henderson there, Rashford, Sancho, and Calvert-Lewin. I'm not going to get any points. As you can see from the table here, if we win, we go ahead to Czech Republic, and it'll be impossible for Croatia and Scotland to catch us. So we would be securing our place to the round of 16 with a win today. Just need to quickly turn Discord off quickly. Thanks For goodness sake, I can make a mistake. Give me a break. Right, let's go back to Watchalong here. And just forget I did that. Che Adams scored goals for the 18-19 season. Yeah, that's right, for Birmingham. He was, honestly, I thought he was going to actually set the Premier League a little bit more alight than what he actually has done. But, I mean, just give him time at Southampton and eventually he'll start playing in the potential that he's got. But it's good that he's getting some international football. I think he really, really needs it. Owen Armitage, welcome to the stream. Audio's fine. Good. All right. Fantastic. That's what I need to know. You went on a ride today. You went into 14 inversions. God, you went to Alton Towers, didn't you? Lucky you. Grealish more of an impact sub, but he didn't even use Grealish as a sub against Croatia. How do we know he's going to use him against Scotland? You know, Grealish needs to start. If we want to start games well, we need to use him. So, I don't know. I think I'm probably sounding like the majority who say, you know, we need to start Grealish. But if we get a result, I won't complain. But it's just going to be down to the manner of us getting the result. So if we get a good result, I will be having no complaints. The squad, to be fair, in terms of the back four, is not that bad. What is Scottish national anthem? I don't actually know, and I don't think I want to know. Anything with bagpipes, maybe. But yeah, I made a mistake. I said that James McAvoy was in the England team, but he wasn't. I just watched him doing an advert on the game, and I just got so distracted. And I said he was in the squad. Adams is a mid-table to top-half striker. Yeah, I guess that's about right. You know, he's got quality, but he just can't quite hit the levels of, you know, like the top six would, maybe. That sounds about right, actually. John, I'm really, really so sorry. I'm so sorry for yawning, guys. I don't know why I'm tired today. Well, I tell you why. It's because I probably had to wake up a bit earlier to do something for my job early today, but need to find a way to get out of this tiredness. Hopefully, maybe something else will come in. I mean, heck, last time I said I was tired, I was yesterday, and then all of a sudden a raid came through. So, gotta be on my toes. That's all I can say at the moment. You're saying 3-0, Kane, Sterling, and Mount to score. I hope Kane scores a couple. I need Kane to save my team right now. It's going in absolute tatters. And it's what happens when you don't make any transfers to your team and you forget to do it. Come on, I can't be tired already. I've got to make sure the stream's still up. One thing I do need to do, which I will do in my own spare time, was to fix Nightbot. Cody was kind enough to send me some details how to deal with the bot and send me his exact details for Nightbot. So hopefully, if I apply those, they should be fine. Oh God, who's the referee here? I recognise him. They're going 2-0 England. I think I said, did I say 1-1 between England and Scotland? I mean, if I did, then that's me being incredibly pessimistic. I literally cannot remember what I predicted for this game. And it's bloody England. What did I predict in this game? Oh, I can't even hear it now because my headphones are on the other side of a bloody room. And I don't have subtitles either. Brilliant. Oh, no, all right. I thought I said a 1-1 draw, but actually I said 1-0 England. And that could actually happen. I think I prefer that to the national anthem, Charlie. It rolls off the tongue nicely, doesn't it? Oh my God. No wonder there's only 2 of you watching. I'm looking disinterested, but I'm not. I really want to watch this game. I'm just getting so tired. I don't know what it is. I'll tell you another thing as well. I've not had too much to eat today. And one thing that I will say as well is very likely food is going to be delivered to me. So I might have to do like a quick, like a quick loading page just so I can collect my food. And as soon as I got it, a bit like when I watched, what game was it? Was it the Swansea Barnsley playoff semi-final second leg when I ate food? it's basically what's going to be the same here with England and Scotland. Oh, man, myth, the legend, Sir Alex Ferguson is in the stands and undoubtedly will be supporting Scotland. They look well hyped for this, Scotland, and I can't blame them. They have to. If they win, they do increase their chances of going through. But if England win, though, if England do win, then it's impossible for Scotland to overtake Czech Republic and England. So Scotland will have to hope that they can beat Croatia, which would ultimately decide if they finish third or fourth. It's like Deliveroo but family route. I mean, I'll hear a knock on the door and I'll be called down to get food. So yeah, it's as simple as that. Speaking of a Deliveroo, I had to get a Deliveroo legit yesterday. When I was in Eurovillage. That's right. You know, the pub that, you know, we got tickets for to see the game had no food until 4 o'clock. I know it was a COVID thing, but still, they didn't have any food on offer. They only had drinks, which, you know, if I just had drinks, you know, when I made my journey home by car, I was going to crash it. I think David Beckham's here. David Beckham is here. So we have got a lot of big celebrities here watching this game. I mean, this is our first, I think the stat is, it's our first domestic meeting. Well, I mean, it's not our first meeting because we've met in friendlies, but it's our first meeting in a European competition in 25 years between England and Scotland. So it is quite big, but yeah. Well, I got on Deliveroo. If you saw my Instagram story, you would have known I got on Nando's, you know, hot spice as well. So I don't play around. I always want there to be a little bit of intensity. Oh my gosh. I mean, why am I not surprised, George, really? You know, they don't see the humour. They don't see the appreciation of putting the PogChamps and the Pepe faces. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, isn't it? You can muck around, but then when the teacher says, you know, are you going to be a rebel, or are you actually going to listen and just accept that you're not going to have the fun? I didn't step out of trouble in that way, really. I always just watched it and just admired that people getting brave enough to stand up for the people. Right, looks like the game is about to be kicking off in 2 minutes. And it's only just crazy. I've only just realised I've not had dinner and it's nearly 8 o'clock. No wonder I'm feeling weak and tired. Only 3 of you watching. Okay, only 2 of you now, actually. I guess that's, I guess I'm going to have to expect that, Okay, I'm just seeing the scores again. Yeah, I mean, both teams with a handful of changes. England with only 2 changes. Scotland with, I think, 3. Yeah, it's at least 3. So obviously we win this game. We become the 4th team to guarantee our place in the round of 16. In fact, have Czech Republic confirmed it? So let's say Scotland win. But let's say England beat Czech Republic and then... Alright, so yeah, Czech Republic have not quite confirmed their place yet. But Czech Republic in a very strong position. They're pretty much the same position as Wales are, aren't they? They've not automatically confirmed it, but they've done all they can. And if anything, if they finish 3rd, they'll definitely be one of the 3rd place best teams for sure. Same would go for Wales. Taking the knee. And kickoff will literally start right about... It'll be Scotland kicking off, by the way. So Scotland are going to be the team that'll get us underway. This will be at Wembley. So we do have home advantage. Adams has kicked off and we are ready to roll. Lyndon dives with a header and it's already a throw-in to England. I'm so excited to see the outcome of this game. It really, really is going to be interesting. Info. Looks like Shaw's already crashed his head into Dykes. Oh, don't tell me there's already a sodding injury. You've only been out for 10 seconds. Right. It's just a hand to the mush, isn't it? Right, Shaw's back up on his feet. He's going to be throwing. Sam Matterface, Ali McCoy, and Lee Dixon are commentating. So 3 commentators. I don't think we've had that before. I mean, not in my recent memory. I mean, basically, it's the same 2, but they've added Ali McCoy in for a little bit of Scottish flavour, I guess. You know, a bit in the same way of having Souness in for ITV. I think, no, this is not Souness's first ITV appearance. He appeared yesterday. Creeper Boy, welcome to the stream. It's nice to see a couple of you tuning in early. So, England, Scotland, ideally, I actually think it's our biggest game for tournament. For bragging rights alone, we need to win this game. All right, John McGinn wins the ball well. Referee gets in the way, though. In fact, England win it? No. Okay, we're just cancelling each other out at the moment. I've got 7 different YouTuber streams. I've been like, what to do? I mean, that's probably why I've not got too many viewers, really, because a lot of different people are streaming it. So Mark's Goldbridge is streaming this, of course. Benjamin Bloom, of course, is streaming it, of course. I don't think Matt SB is. No, Matt SB is not streaming it at all. You did a bad thing. God, what are you going to tell me now? Here's Luke Shaw with the ball. It's good to see Luke Shaw play again. I was a bit worried about his injury, you know, and his fitness at the moment. But actually, it looks like he's all right. Rudy Clark-Johnson, welcome. Yeah, come on, England, indeed. We are moving the ball pretty confidently at the moment, but it's not really gone anywhere. 2 minutes in. Scotland have been well organised here. I said if England don't win, I have to ask my... Oh, my gosh. I mean, why I don't make these bets at all. You know, if you are desperate to even speak to her, then bite the gun and do it anyway. That's a long looping ball. Calvin Phillips will try and win it, but Grant Hanley has shielded him very, very well there. God, Grant Hanley's just giving Phillips the face, thinking, you do not want to push me over again, otherwise I'm going to give you 2 feet to the nose. Yeah. Ben Foster's also streaming. Oh my gosh, yeah. I thought I saw more as well. Well, what's even a point of streaming? Everyone's going to go to his, aren't they? No viewers. Oh, this is new. Well, I say this is new. I'm used to seeing no viewers compared to me getting 10 or 15. Okay, here's Che Adams. What's happening to my TV? I don't know what happened there because the broadcasting just didn't work there. Must be a throw to Scotland. That's it. Right. O'Donnell is going to take the throw. I was a bit critical of O'Donnell against Czech Republic. So we'll see if he can improve here. The Motherwell player. Nice passage of play by Scotland. Brilliantly defended by John Stones. Blimey. Scotland have had the first chance of the game. Wow, it is a shot on target for Scotland. Brilliant defending it. It is a good bit of play, but Mount gives the ball away very cheaply. Ah, might have been offside, though. And it is Adams with a shot, but it's brilliantly blocked by John Stones. Throwing goes in. England looking a bit all over the place at the moment. Here's John McGinn. He's tackled. Pickford to kick away. We're looking a little bit panicky at the moment, and it's not good to see England in that stage. Scotland have had the first opportunity of the game. Luckily, we've defended that quite well, actually, to be fair. Only one watching. Yeah, you know, streaming England, Scotland's, you know, it's worth giving it a go. But to be realistic, they're going to be watching all the big streamers do it. Mark, Ben Foster do all of that. You know, that's who they're going to see. Right, here's Mason Mount now, and he's won a free kick for England. It was a pull. I completely agree with the referee there. I've not even shared on my social medias. That's probably another problem. Let's do that quickly. Let's just share this. Twitter now. And now Discord. And then we'll see what happens. Foden now the ball. England look like they're struggling a bit. They really are. I think Scotland have definitely looked like that they are up for this, which, you know, is good for them. But England right now looking a little bit phased at the moment. Seem a bit intimidated by the whole experience. England can't afford that. They need to up their game. You know, I mean, because Scotland will up their game. You know, if they know deep down, you know, with the chances they had against Czech Republic, they probably should have got at least a point. And now they'll definitely up their game here. Here's Foden to Kane. Tackled by McGinn. And I think a free kick is given against McGinn there. It is quite reckless, to be fair. I thought it was a free kick. Quiet audience. Well, all we can hope is that England score. Also, what was a bit disappointing was my transfer show today just didn't really do too well. In fact, well, actually, no, to be fair, it's not done too bad. I thought the views were atrocious, but actually it's not been too bad. Well, with all things considered, it's actually not been too bad. I think this is going to be the hardest thing for me, knowing that this stream's probably not going to be, well, it's very likely not going to be as good as last ones, but just you've got to keep it going. You know, I'm not always going to have streams like the one from last night. Free kick by Mount. It looks like Rice got a touch, and it's very comfortably collected by Marshall. England got to do a little bit more than that to get through Scotland. I mean, Czech Republic have shown that, you know, Scotland can be susceptible to set pieces, and that is what England need to do as well. They need to get one over Scotland on their set pieces. And it looks like Scotland have got a free kick. Not too far away, actually. Could be a pretty tight angle, though. It's John McGinn who's doing fantastically well. He does get fouled by Phillips. It is a free kick. So it's going to be interesting, to say the least. We're estimating about 20 yards out, but it's far on the left, so it's going to be an awkward one. It could be a free kick that the ball was delivered in and someone wins a header. I don't know who's going to take it. Who on earth is taking this? I mean, it's two people stepping up for it. Well defended by Mings there. Foden wins the header again. Sterling has barely touched the ball. I don't think Sterling's had a touch at all. Ball back in, Dykes with a header, and it's nowhere near on target. You know, I could definitely see some tempo and some intensity in this game, so I'm expecting goals. You know, this one's just a patient one, this one. England have got to be patient. They've got to frustrate Scotland. They've got to stop them getting the ball back, but also just to beat their press as well, because what Scotland did well against Czech Republic was actually their press, but first half they did have faults in their press, and sometimes they would leave holes. Phillips has not had a good game at the moment. Phillips really has not had the best of games at the moment. Obviously brilliant last game, but this game it's not been great, if I've got to be honest here. So at the moment, England barely have made anything compared to against Croatia. If you remember against Croatia, we actually started incredibly well. We're hitting the post around this time of the game. Against Scotland, we've done nothing. We've done absolutely nothing. I mean, to be fair, Scotland had that one chance, but apart from that, Scotland been pretty nondescript as well. Oh, I don't want this to be a dull game. You know, bloody Sir Alex Ferguson and David Beckham are there. They'll be hoping for big games. Mount trying to move forward. And that's a free kick for England. Mount did look a bit dodgy. You know, he was the one who gave the ball away that set up Scotland's chance. But to be fair, since then, he's improved a little bit. I only just remember Reece James is supposed to be starting. I have not seen Reece James whatsoever. And Reece James needs to be in this game. Here's Sterling now. Taking some defenders on. Giving it to Calvin Phillips. Now there's Reece James. Let's see what he can do. Reece James to Phil Foden. He's on. He's going to give it back to James. James could cross. No, he's going to give it to Sterling. Sterling to Foden. Man City link-up play. Foden into the box. Could give it to Shaw. I know to giving it to Mount this time. Mount with a shot. It's blocked and it'll go for corner. George, welcome back. we've not got a big viewing tonight. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm like only talking to 2-3 people, so it's gonna feel very, very inclusive this stream. It was a good bit of play by England for once, and for the first time we saw Reece James enter into the game, and it just goes to show what he can offer. I thought giving it to Shaw would be the better idea, but Mount kind of was like in a really awkward position there, and I felt if he just gave it to Shaw, Shaw had the space, he had everything wide open, but you would have really backed Shaw to score from that position. Mount with the corner, header, oh, off the post! Ooh! That's the second time this tournament England have hit the post. I think it was John Stones who won the header, and it hit the post. That's so unlucky. Oh my goodness, England comes tantalisingly close to scoring already in the first 11 minutes. Oh, John Stones, that was so close. That was nearly his third ever England goal. So it was an exquisite corner by Mount. Stones completely free. Oh my gosh, it was as close as anything. It was pretty good header as well. But what was disappointing, how did no one get a rebound? Like Kane. Well, in fact, to be fair, it bounced far away from Kane. I was expecting Rice to do a little bit better from that rebound there. But no, Scotland did what they can to shield the ball away. That's disappointing. That's what England need to do. Set pieces. That is Scotland's kryptonite. That's what we need to try and expose. And we need to beat Scotland at their press, because when Scotland play with the ball and they eventually get the ball, they do increase in confidence and their pressing improves. If you can outpress them like what Sterling just did here. Okay, come on, Sterling. Take on McTominay. Oh, Mount now with a chance. Now this is what I actually expected from McTominay playing as a defender. Not a natural defender. You know, he gets robbed off the ball by Sterling. A bit easy for my liking. Sterling beats him, and Mount, what are you doing? Mount, it was easier to score. I mean, it probably was a little bit harsh for me to say it was easier to score, but just needed to hit the target and it would have gone in. Oh, Mount, you know, I don't really want to try and criticise Mount because, of course, he's a Chelsea fan, but I've got to say what I see, and I think Mount should have done better there. Right, here's Reece James. Reece James finding Harry Kane. Harry Kane giving the ball away pretty cheaply right now. If anyone's had a disappointing tournament at the moment, it's been Harry Kane, and I really hope he turns his form around right now. Could the speculation and interest be getting to him? Che Adams gaining a lower space here. Lyndon Dykes trying to win the through ball, but Pickford is well out of his goal for it. This shows that England do have gaps of their own as well. It was found by McGinn for Che Adams. He does a through ball trying to find Lyndon Dykes, but Pickford is just about in the right place and the right time. Here's Reece James to Calvin Phillips now. Right, they're playing on here. Phillips, I think, is losing his head a bit. I don't know, was it an England foul or was it a Scotland foul? Because Phillips got fouled originally, but a referee played on, but I think Phillips didn't react to it well. It's McGinn. So McGinn and Phillips have had their own battle right now. That might be a Scotland free kick, actually. Yeah, I think it is a Scotland free kick. Phillips needs to calm down here. Phillips cannot afford to lose his head like that. You know, Phillips has had an incredible game. Clearly, McGinn has looked at Phillips, you know, as the one that he needs to go for and to target. And Phillips is currently losing the battle at the moment, and he can't let that get to him. God, excuse me, I'm just waiting for dinner at the moment. Small viewing, but we'll make do of it. I mean, it's clear where most of my fans go to if anyone else is streaming. It's Ben Foster. Right. Oh, God, Foden, I would have wanted him to win that. Scotland have done all right at the moment. You know, I know they conceded that chance where the Stones hit the post, but that's the only time they've been dangerous. That's not a free kick. Yeah, that's not a free kick. I mean, Dykes is trying to win the free kick there from Mings. And I think Dykes has also got a yellow card for potentially... I don't know what for. Or is he giving it to McGinn for bad language? So... Okay, that's hard to say. He may have... He's going to give it to McGinn, hasn't he? Clearly McGinn has been right up in this game. And You know, he's had a couple of challenges where he's felt things have not gone his way, and obviously he's badmouthed the ref, and that's why the yellow's given. Okay, that's poor from James. He gives the ball away quite a bit, and now here comes Scotland piling forward to McGinn. Well defended by John Stones there. He defends Robertson's cross very well. 4 of you watching now. That's 5 of you watching. That's probably the most of you that's actually watched my stuff. Thank you guys so much. If any of you have liked the stream, please do so. Please subscribe if you're new. Also, let's quickly go to capture actually and analyse the start. So, the momentum's pretty clear to say that England have had more of it. I think that's a little bit harsh on Scotland, to be honest with you. They've been in our half quite a fair bit. Here's Kane, but Kane with another bad touch, giving the ball away here. Dyche trying to win the header, and that's going to be a goal kick. We've, you know, in expected goals, nearly won already for England. Well, that's because they had that really close chance with Stones. They're going to show it again here. Oh, you feel if just Stones just looked just more at the goal, that would have been it. Yeah, Southgate is not pleased with that. Right, 4 shots to Scotland's 1. Of course, their 1 shot was the one that was on target, but it was a blocked shot, ideally by Stones. Stones has been brilliant so far. 1 shot on target, 2 shots off target, and 1 blocked shot, of course. 1 corner kick. Scotland been winning. The only thing they've been winning is fouls. 2 big chances. I think one of them. Oh, is Foden onside? I think he is onside. Foden! Oh my God! Oh, he's offside anyway. Okay, I was going to say, if he was onside, I don't know how he would have missed. I thought he was off. Yeah, oh, that is very tight. That is a very tight call, but I think the assistant referee is actually right. I think he is offside. England did have had big chances, you know. You know, we've had the John Stones one, but we've also had the Mason Mount one as well. Did they respond? Did you tell the viewers to do that, or did you tell Ben himself? I mean, imagine the collaboration, Ben Foster and myself. God, he wouldn't know of anything of me. Right, of course we've hit the woodwork once. 2 shots inside the box to their 1. Yeah, Marshall making... I've never remembered Marshall making a save, but that's fair enough. Oh no, I do. No, but it pretty much wasn't even a shot. 71 passes to 51. It's been pretty clear that England have edged it. And what we need to do right now is England. Look at this. We're still on 4 points with Czech Republic. But if we win... we now go to first, and we are definitely would be the favourites to win the group. So winning this game is absolutely essential. We need to go against Czech Republic to have the 2-point advantage. Here's Reece James passing it down to John Stones here. Very possession-based England have been in this game at the moment. And we have, you know, to be fair, we have created chances. Good play by Sterling to Shaw here. Shaw is running in loads of space. Here's Mason Mount with a bit of space. And it's blocked off by McTominay. Mount just hesitates a little bit. And McTominay manages to tackle him. We've win our second corner. Now, in our first corner, John Stones hit the post. And we know Scotland's weakness can be set pieces. So we need to, fingers crossed, see if we can get another chance. And see if we can actually get a shot on target this time. It is a corner. You are right, George. It's going to be Mount who's going to be taking the corner here. And left-hand side this time. Mount with the corner. It's defended. It wasn't as good this corner this time. Phillips wins it back though. But no, it's defended. And now Scotland are going to try and counter here. Brilliant defending to stop the counter going ahead. Brilliant defending actually. It's now given all the way back to Foden, who's now at left back, because Foden ran the whole way back to make sure no team tackled. But it was brilliant play, to be fair, in the midfield. I think it may have been, I don't know who it was. I think it may have been Phillips. Oh, no, it wouldn't be Phillips. It would have been Shaw who defended that one. Here's Reece James. Scotland just trying to pressure us a little bit. Here's Shaw now. Mount to Foden. That's a brilliant pass. It doesn't quite find itself back to Mount, but it rebounds back to Shaw to Sterling now. Was he offside? Or was it handball? Must have been handball. I think he touched his hand like this, so it must have been handball, but that's very harsh. Okay, Che Adams trying to beat Tyrone Mings, and he's doing an alright job at the moment. I need to get more of the Scotland names, man. I've completely forgot Billy Gilmore's playing, and he's actually played a big role so far. I've seen him everywhere on the pitch. Tierney's playing as well, so a pretty changed Scotland team, pretty much as strong as they could go for. So expecting a really, really good game here. Mount going up against Gilmore here, but he loses out actually. Tierney with the cross, but it's well defended by Stones. He had to literally tower over Lyndon Knights to win that header. Is that going to be a free kick given? It could potentially be a free kick given. Yeah, it is a free kick to Scotland. So Scotland, this is going to be the chance that they can have to try and put some set pieces in. Because I actually think that's the best way that Scotland are going to score. The best way to either score against us will be from a counter-attack or from a set piece. And this could be a chance for them to do so. Free kick goes in. Not quite cleared yet. It is clear now by Stones. I have to say, I think Stones has been the best player so far. Ooh, ambitious effort here by Kieran Tierney, but just over the goal. Yeah, it's headed away by Stones. And then Tierney from about 20, 25 yards out tries to lob everyone, but it just goes a little bit wide. Just feel quite lonely. But you know what? In a way, it'll be a good excuse for me to start eating soon. Right, Mount going up against Gilmore. He wins the battle this time. Now here come England. But Kane with a disappointing pass. I'm sorry, but Harry Kane has been so frustrating in this game at the moment. Kane has not been the same player I have seen in the international games. Well, in the friendly games and all of that. What has happened to Kane? Here is Sterling. To Mings now. Sterling's been alright, to be fair. And I know a lot of people like to criticise Sterling, but he's done 10 times as much as Kane has done. To Mings now. Giving back to Stones. We're just playing out from the back a little bit. Scotland, what they're doing is that they're trying to press us to stop us going forward. It's found James in some great positions here. Back to Stones now. He passes it off to James, who's got to go up against McGinn, and McGinn tackles him. England just seem a bit slow at the moment. I don't know if they're just being a bit cautious, but you can't be cautious against Scotland. You've seen it with Czech Republic. If you go at them with speed, they get undone. England just don't have... This is what I feel. You can definitely see the quality. But when you compare it to the other national teams, it's almost like that they're playing in second gear while the other teams are playing in fourth or fifth gear. And it's so frustrating because you're just asking the players just to do more. It just sounds like to me that if they're not playing it, then they're deemed not fit enough. Which, with a COVID Premier League season, is understandable. But at the same time, it's so frustrating when that happens. Right, Sterling loses out to McTominay this time. McTominay actually does really, really well to defend that, and that's going to be a Scotland throw-in. Mount and Sterling have been all right on the left-hand side, trying to make things happen, but at the moment, they've not had too much luck going down there at the moment. So we've nearly had 25 minutes gone. With only one shot on target. This will be, I think, in England. Free kick. Lyndon Dykes now is clutching his head. I don't think he's bleeding. No, he's not bleeding. No, I think it's a free kick to Scotland by mistake. No, that's the second time that's happened to Dykes, actually. England just got to be a bit careful. They're just giving away a couple of silly fouls. Scotland fans are full of spirit, but right now, the England fans need to power over the Scots. That's what we have to do. If we're not powering over the Scots, then we deserve not to win. The fans should almost have the say whether England win this game or not. And right now, we've seen no cuts of England fans, like really making a big atmosphere and all of that. They almost seem a bit arrogant, and that's going to be a free kick to England. Because now Foden's down. So Foden was fouled this time by Tierney. Yeah. That was a clear foul. Ooh, yeah. It'll be a free kick. Yeah. Steve Clark knew if that was given, then Chadens would have been through on goal. Right. Mount down to Rice now. Playing a bit... it's a bit frustrating how many times we're playing back to our goalkeeper here. We're not really attacking too much. Oh my gosh, Kane keeps losing out on the ball. I mean, to be fair, he is getting pressed out a lot, which... fair, he is the danger man, but because of that, Kane's not been able to find his own space, which has literally made him quiet in the game, so it's frustrating as an England fan to see that. You would expect, Kane with the quality that he is, to not be found out in this way. Right. Short, trying to find Mount. He loses out to Grant Hanley. It's not going England's way at the moment. Just right now, just looping long hopeful balls, and hoping one player receives it. We're not really being able to play out our game. Scotland have now got a lot more of the ball, and I think if I go back to catcher, which I will go back to catcher soon, we're going to see a little bit more possession from Scotland and potentially more bars as well. We're starting to lose our control here, which ain't good. Dykes down to Tierney here. What a ball by Tierney. Trying to find Robertson now, and Reece James does well to solidify it, and it's a goal kick. God, just having Tierney in this team has just made everything seem a lot smoother and scarier for England, actually. Goal kick. And Kane loses out to Grant Hanley. Bloody Kane losing out to Grant Hanley, a championship defender. I don't know what's going on with Kane at the moment. I mean, I don't know if it's just me seeing this, but Kane's just not been good. He hasn't been good. He really has been not... I think as soon as he scores a goal, I'm going to have a differing opinion. But right now, he's been really found out at the moment. Declan Rice to John Stones. To Reece James now. Brilliant space. James, Kane with the header, and it's wide. Oh, that was it. That was it. We suddenly changed our pace and speed, and now we look dangerous. And he was on... that would have been close to being offside, to be fair. But he just loses out to the cross. It was a brilliant cross by James. But once again, his speed is not quite there from Kane, so he loses his power. So Marshall will be taking this goal kick. Just want to check the volume. Not the volume. Just want to check the audio very, very quickly. Okay, actually sounds quite nice, actually, that volume and that audio for once. Yeah, it's most definitely not the audio that's the problem. It's the fact that everyone's bloody streaming this game, so I'm not going to have any viewers here. Robertson does well. Oh, what a save by Pickford. That was brilliant by Scotland. And you've got to give Robertson some credit here. It's O'Donnell with the strike. A brilliant reflex save by Jordan Pickford here. Eventually, Scotland finds some success through the English defence. You have to give Scotland credit. They've been by far, in terms of chances, the better side. They forced the first notable save of the game. Apart from us hitting the post and Mount missing from 2 yards, we've done close to nothing, really. Scotland have definitely, for me, that opportunity is closer than Stones' one hitting the post for me. 30 minutes have gone. Do I show capture now, knowing that there's 0 viewers? I don't know. I guess the hardest thing when that happens is not feeling dejected and not feeling sorry for myself, which I cannot help. I always do. Just gonna do my thing. Now I'm bloody talking to myself as well now. Mount to shore. Down to Tyrone Mings here. Luke Shaw to Mount now. Now Kane. Kane again a little bit more success now. But he loses out to McGinn this time. He tries to set off Sterling, but he gets tackled midway through that. McTominay now with the ball. He gets tackled. Right, play is going to continue to Luke Shaw. Mount, but it's tackled well by McGinn. What a ball by Shaw. But Foden with an awful touch. This is so annoying. I'm seeing some quality there. But just one simple thing. It's just like some basics that they're not getting right. Could you argue that was a foul by McGinn? Yeah, it was just a basic collision. And there's that shot again. Pickford did well, to be fair, to save that. And Che Adams, probably, you would argue, probably should have headed in the rebound. It fell beautifully for him. But England still have not conceded a goal. But that was mighty close by O'Donnell. Here's Tyrone Mings. Giving it to Shaw. Come on, you can give it to Shaw, Mings. Why are you giving it to Stones? Okay, Stones is going to give it to Shaw. No, you'll give it to Mount, actually. Down to Rice. Calvin Phillips down to Mings now. John Stones trying to speed up the play a bit to Reece James. I think it was Dykes, actually, who tried to win the ball back. Foden with a brilliant pass to Shaw here. Raheem Sterling to Mason Mount. Mount needs to cross it. What an awful cross. I'm sorry, Mount, but that was awful. He completely scuffed it. Stones. Definitely not Phil Jones. Right. James just trying to play through Foden. But right now, Scotland are pressing very, very well. And it's quite annoying. Here's Rice. Down to Mount. What a beautiful ball. Oh my gosh. In next training, can England players just remember how to touch a ball? If actually, oh my God, that's the second time in like 3 minutes where a beautiful ball goes in over the Scottish defence. All the England player needs to do is to make a touch, a good touch, and it's a goal. Next thing I want to see in training for England is to practice on first touches. Legit, I don't even care if they're running to it, you know. If you've got the pace, the energy, and obviously the balance, you'll do it. But they have not quite matched Scotland in that area at the moment. Mount winning the ball terrific. Well, Foden now, counter-attack going. But Harry Kane has lost out to Kieran Tierney right away. Quite scary how Tierney... right, there we go. That's a brilliant touch by Foden. Wish you did that in the penalty box, Foden. No free kick there? All right, this referee is a bit dodgy. Now here comes Scotland. They're going to now move forward. Stephen O'Donnell. He's going to pass it back now. Okay, so Scotland missed their chance to counter. Scotland now they're playing it out the back a little bit. So possession 65-35 apparently, but we've had the same amount of attempts and the same amount of shots on target. It's been a very close game. When you look at the squad, the quality, it shouldn't really compare. So we're struggling a little bit at the moment. Zero viewers again. I'm almost tempted to give up the stream if no one's going to be there. Because I could be downstairs watching this with my family. to short. I'm not normally in a foul mood, but I think it's because I've not had dinner. Starvation is kicking in. Me being hangry. This is what you're seeing. Phillips now trying to find Mount, but Tierney, to be fair, has done well. And oh my gosh, well, whether that was a foul, a little bit debatable in my opinion. I thought he made a bit of a meal there. Let's see it again. It may be a foul. Nothing in it. Nothing in it. I don't care. No, there's nothing there. That should have been a corner. Tierney knew what he was doing there. I mean, right now, we're just not having that same pace and that same energy as we did in the beginning against Croatia. We're far, far too slow. And that's the thing. Because we're slow, Scotland have been able to make themselves organised, defend well. And here comes Scotland counter-attacking us here. Che Adams trying to find O'Donnell, but the pass is not there. And it's what a wasted opportunity that was by Scotland. And it's going to be a throw into England. England need to really up their tempo. They're really not playing at any sort of speed, which is so disappointing. Thanks for 10 likes, but I can't lie, guys. Viewership this evening has been disappointing, and I think the reason is because everyone's just streaming this game, and I'm just right in the bottom of the pecking order. I'm almost tempted, if it's going to be as low viewing as this, to end the stream entirely and then just watch the rest of this game with my family, because it's clear that a majority of people have just decided to maybe go to Ben Foster, Ben Bloom, or Mark Goldbridge. Very likely, that's what they've done. You know, Matt stopped his streams. You know, Matt's been getting a lot more attention than me on his streams as well, but he probably knew deep down that he was getting, you know, a little bit difficulty then, and they're difficult to organise. Right. I think it's going to be a corner to England. When was the last time have we had a comment as well? When's the last time we've had a comment as well? We've not had a comment in nearly 20 minutes. Jesus. I think that's the world record for this channel. Scotland with a corner in the 38th minute. Let's see what I can do with this. Who's going to take it? Is it McTominay taking it? No, not McTominay's there. Who's taking the bloody corner? Can't see. Maybe it's O'Donnell. Corner's taken. Pickford punches away. Sterling wins the ball back. Now Foden. Now Tierney's always going to win that battle there. I don't know why Sterling tries to outpace Tierney there. Tierney had the better yard on him as well. Marshall confidently kicks it away as well. Scotland have done what they needed to do, and they really have restricted us. But at the same time, I think that's also been down to England just being way too slow. Way too slow. We're not, like, even our passing now is so slow that my dead nan could probably intercept the ball. You know, we need to up the tempo here. Players just not looking like they're sure what they're doing, running out of ideas a little bit. You know, yes, Scotland have made it difficult. They have. They've been very, very well defended and very well organised. But the team need to communicate. They need to play the ball faster. They need to lure the Scotland players away. Find those gaps. And just players just to run a little more. Just to find an extra pocket of space. Find a gap. And we've not done that enough. We did it a little bit in the opening 10 minutes, but then in the last 20, we've been atrocious at doing it. God blimey, first comment in 20 minutes. Jesus. Oh, God. I mean, I don't know if it's down to... I think honestly... All right, England have got thrown. I mean, honestly, it's just down that just too many of my viewers have just gone away, maybe watching Mark Goldbridge, Benjamin Bloom, or Ben Foster. I think most notably Ben Foster, maybe. You know, I think because I know my fans do like Ben Foster as well. I think that's where most of the people are watching, actually. I don't know who's got more viewers. I'll be interested to know in a streaming point of view. Does Ben Foster have more viewers at the moment than Mark Goldbridge has at the moment? No, he's got under 1,000. Oh, okay. So no, it'll be Mark Goldbridge then that's taking all the views then. Yeah, blimey, 15k. Yeah, that's comprehensive. Here's Grant Hanley now. Scotland now just playing out the back. Harry Kane, for once, I'm seeing him run to the keeper. That's like the first jog I've seen Kane do in this game. Right, Foden winning it back to Reece James. Here is Rice now. Oh no, Stone, sorry. Back to James. Phillips. Back to James. Why are we going backwards? Oh my gosh. This is so annoying. Because we are being way too slow, but we're really, really cautious. I mean, this is the first England watch-along you see me doing the Euros. I mean, when I was around drinking with friends, I was just like, every time that we gave a back pass, I would just sip a drink. And that's why I got wasted in the end of it. But right now, this performance, I'd go as far to say, is worse than Croatia at the moment. Phillips now. Oh, okay, it's well defended. Right, it looks like the pizza's just arrived, actually. So, right on the stroke of half-time, the pizza has arrived. So, I might actually have to... I'll see if I can ask them to wait till half-time, and then I'll go downstairs. The pizza should be cold by that time. That's what I'm having for dinner, by the way. Healthy athleticism food, pizza, and all of that. God, my brother's happy. Right, Mount to Stones. It's fouled off the ball. Before we go to halftime, let's actually go to capture, because I completely forgot, because now we've actually got some viewers. A few of them. Now, Scotland have had their odd spell now and again, but look how low the momentum has gone. You know, in the opening 10 minutes, it had been comprehensively England, but then the game's just died down, a nervous energy in England at the moment. How has John Stones got a lower rating for Mount? I'm sorry, Mount should not have the highest rating. Stones should. Kane has had the lowest, which I'm not surprised with what I've seen at the moment. James, I think, deserves a little bit more as well. Who's got the highest rating in Scotland? It looks like it's Tierney and O'Donnell. Yeah, that makes sense. They've been great. Hanley as well. He's not done too many things wrong either. Here comes Tierney to Gilmour now. Gilmour giving it to McTominay there. The expected goals is 1.2 for England, so they expect to score 1 and a bit goals. Possession goes to 63 to 37, 4 shots. No shots on target for England, which is why I'm really disappointed in this performance so far. 1 shot on target, of course, for Scotland, which was the Stephen O'Donnell chance, of course. It is Stephen, isn't it? Yeah, Stephen O'Donnell, that's right. 1 yellow card, which was to McGinn. We've actually fouled more than Scotland now, because we've been frustrated. Cherdens with a chance. It's blocked by Mings. And it's going to be a corner to Scotland. And I think... Is this their first corner? No, it's not their first corner. So we had 3 big chances missed. We've had Kane miss a chance. We've had Mount miss a chance. And, of course, Stones hitting the post. The big chance missed for Scotland would have been Stephen O'Donnell's one, which Pickford saved. God, it's... I mean... If you look at the passing and the amount of football we've played, we've done better. Right, it looks like it's Robertson who's going to take the corner. It's a short corner to McTominay, but back to Robertson who crosses it. It's not a great cross, but Hanley wins it somehow, and Phillips defends it pretty well. Bit of a disappointing corner by Robertson, actually. Long balls, Scotland have done substantially more here, which is not surprising, but we've lost possession way too many times here. This is a big opportunity for England to really put us in cruise control of Group D. But right now, you know, if we need to show that we're going to be one of the favourites, we need to do what Belgium did. We need to do what Italy did. We need to do what Netherlands did. Automatically qualify with 2 wins in a row. We have to. And if we don't, then I'm sorry, we're not in that same tier. We're really not. And I think that is half time already. I'm trying to hear if there's any like crowds or noises or anything. If anything, it may have been boos from the crowd, actually. So, I think what I'm going to do, actually, I mean, bearing in mind that no one is here, I'm going to quickly put, like, my stream on, like, a loading screen and stuff like that. And then Whilst I get my food, I'll be back upstairs. I need a drink of water as well. McGinn's having a couple of words to the referee, by the way, so he could be in trouble there. Right. I'll see you guys very, very soon. I've just got a text that my dinner's ready, so I'll do that in a minute. You'll see me in the next couple of minutes, and make yourselves at home. And whilst you're waiting, let me know of your thoughts of the first half in the comments. And please do share, just to make sure we can get a couple more people going. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes with some dinner. See you in a minute. Nope, wrong button. I always do this. I click the wrong button. Right, I'll see you guys in a minute. My god, this stream's just been an ultimate disaster. Oh, I've completely forgotten to stop the timer as well. You know, it's like Manchester United, isn't it? You can only go from so high to so low. And right now, this stream's not doing too well. But the only positive I can make is that I've got food next to me now. It's lovely Domino's. The negative though, I've not got any alcohol. So I can't enjoy that. Game 8 for Grealish, I completely agree. If Grealish, we just need runners. We're not running for challenges. We're not running forward. Scotland would have loved England to play like that. They would have loved it. And honestly, that's why they've gone to half-time 0-0. That's why. But England need to run way more in this second half. I would like to see how much distance we've covered in that game, because we've just not been good enough. We haven't. You know, we can say we look nice on the ball. You know, John Stones was unlucky. John Stones was unlucky, to be fair to him. Mount should have scored. Kane, if he had half the energy he put in at Tottenham, you know, he would have scored that header. Mate, you know, I wish I could. But right now, in fact, actually, I can actually fit it on this table. Ooh. Life hacks number 1. I can actually do both. God, but Scotland been having the chances, man. They really, really have. People aren't well, I'm just looking at reaction on Twitter, and people are really, really not impressed at the moment. It's just been really, really boring, really. But also, it's just right now we're not running enough. It's almost like we're preserving our energy, but we don't need to. You know, we're seeing Italy run more. We're seeing even I'd say Spain do more than this, and that's, you know, a bit of an insult for the fact that that Spain obviously drew in that game. And I tell you who has been really impressive, Kieran Tierney. He has run so much, and actually him and Robertson, who've been running so much in that left-hand side, have dominated this game. And because they run, you know, they can get into players from behind, and they can create those chances. We're not doing that enough. There has been opportunities where you'd see potentially Mount or Calvin Phillips do a beautiful chipped pass, but then one of our strikers, whether it's Foden or wherever it's Kane, with a very, very poor touch, we give the ball away. We've got to have that quality in the final. We've got to have that quality in the final third. You know, it was annoying because Foden, you know, I screamed at him for not doing a good touch, and then he did an incredible touch. But the difference is, it was much easier. He just stood still. You know, we're not getting the basics right. Oh, God, I'm just seeing that Mount chance again. Mount, if you just hit the target, that would have been a goal. That was annoying. But it was good build-up play. It was good play by Mount and Sterling. But Mount needed to hit that on target. That should have been it. That should have been it. I wouldn't... You said Che Adams has been causing trouble. I actually don't think he has been too involved in this game. When Scotland have been involved in corners, I would say more specifically, I think he's been more involved. I wouldn't say he's been the one that's been really winning it in the midfield. I'd say their defence has been on point. You know, Tierney, Robertson has been great. Hanley has done brilliantly as well. He's kept Kane very, very quiet. But it's also the fullbacks as well. They're all doing a fantastic job there. I'd like to see a heat map of Robbo and Tierney. In fact, I'll do that quickly before I eat this Domino's. Let's do that quickly. So let's see Robertson's heat map. Right, so clearly, almost playing as a bit of a winger at the moment. Robertson is at the moment. Tierney, look at Tierney. He has been absolutely everywhere. And I think that's why Tierney's got the best rating for Scotland at the moment. I want to see Kane's again. But that's the thing with Kane. Look how very little times he's actually had success in the penalty box. Hardly any. How's Mount done, actually? So Mount's done all right, but especially in that left-hand side, which I did say, when him and Sterling work down that left-hand side, they do look good. There has been a bit of a battle with Lyndon Dykes with our players, but also John McGinn as well. We need to try and keep that going. Man, I'm really, really just... That performance has just not been great from England at the moment. I've really not been impressed. I've got to be honest, we really haven't gone anywhere near the level of where we really should be right now. Right, seeing as no one's here, I'll probably start eating now. This has been a disastrous stream. poetic ending with a Maguire header. Maybe. I mean, what I'll say, one thing that I will give praise for England with the bench, we do have plenty of players that can step up for that. But when you see a performance like that, it doesn't give you a lot of hope, doesn't it? You've got to hope. You've got to stay optimistic as an England supporter. But if you see the football right in front of your eyes, it's not really encouraging at the moment. I want to see Grealish on. I do want to see Grealish on. I think he can definitely thrive off this game. It's just a question who you're on for. Maybe. I mean, why not? Why not even put him on for someone like Rice or Phillips and just have more people forward? What is there to lose? It's bloody Scotland. I'm sorry, but I'm not trying to undermine Scotland. I'm not trying to disrespect Scotland. But right now, we're being way too cautious. And you can argue, because we've been cautious, Scotland have done very, very well. Oh, Cody. It's good to see you, man. Just popped in to say hi, not for saying no, I'm going to focus on the game. Fair enough. You know, when you're doing this YouTube thing, you know, you always get, for one stream that doesn't do as well as last time. And I think, you know, everyone is going to be watching the game, really. You know, a lot of them will spend their time seeing other things, really. You know, we've got even Ben Foster, Mark Ulrich, and Benjamin Bloom all streaming this game. So it's going to be impossible for me to attract the same amount of viewers, unfortunately. But I'll still say thank you for what you did yesterday as well. And I am going to look in your settings for the stream bot and, the night bot and the stream elements in my own time. I've just been a bit occupied today making a video, so that's why I've not done it yet. But I'm alright, thanks. You know, a bit disappointed about the performance. I mean, not only just from my channel, but from England as well. So right now, one thing could really lift me up is just a goal. I mean, I was also pretty hangry as well because I've not eaten dinner, but all of a sudden now I've got dinner right in front of me, which is brilliant. So hopefully my mood will improve a little bit. But yeah, right now it's been very, very quiet. So, you know, it will happen at times, but you can only hope that tomorrow's stream will be doing better. I mean, tomorrow's stream, you know, we're going to have the likes of France, Portugal, and Germany play. So, yeah, stream should be doing better there. And I agree for England, and I said this, we need Grealish on. Grealish would love the sort of game like this because he will run at players. And what I would say, if I was like a Scotland player, I would love playing against England because we're slow on the ball. We don't nearly run as much as we should. When Scotland have created their chances, they did a heat map of this, and Tierney and Robertson ran pretty much the whole length of the pitch just to supply the cross to make the chance. We've not done that enough. The best chances we've made, I mean, obviously Stones hit the post, and then obviously we had the chance with Mount and Kane. But when, you know, we've created our half chances, it has been from brilliant chipped balls over the Scotland defence, showing that there is holes in that back line. But then a lack of quality from the final third, most likely a bad touch, means that we lose the ball and we lose the opportunity. I'm going to go, won't be in stream tomorrow, got a game in Leeds, but have a great night and up the England. Yeah, I completely agree, up the England indeed. And thank you for popping in, Cody. I truly appreciate your time. And in fact, the second half's just about to start as well, so I need to get the timer ready. Hopefully England would do a lot better than what we've seen here. So we've just kicked off. Second half has just started. There we go. I mean, I keep slating England, but to be fair, they did hit the post. But the problem is just like, there's just been too much of that game where we've really done close to nothing. I'm going to see if I could quickly enjoy my dinner before something big happens. I mean, likely so, because this game has been a bit non-eventful, to put it into a polite term. Sterling. What a pass. Shaw, brilliantly defended. Already, that is what I wanted to see a little bit more. And something from Shaw. Shaw has been really quiet this half. Shaw gained space. Tierney defends it well. Kane would have had a tap in if Tierney wasn't there. We now have a corner. Mount with a corner. Defended by Tierney. Tierney's been incredible. Tierney's been really good. Now here comes Scotland. Now they're going to try and counter, but it's brilliantly defended by Shaw. I was goes far to say I think Tierney's been the best player on the pitch. He really has. His heat map would tell you, you know, it'll confirm that. I was going to say otherwise, but then I'll be contradicting myself. Once again, we're being a bit slow here. Bit slow for my liking. Here's Mount to find Sterling. Sterling just running. All right, come on, Kane. Back to Sterling. Okay, good. Foden. Oh, brilliantly defended by Robertson. We win it back. Mount. Mount now running forward with a shot. What a save. Brilliant save by Marshall. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Just us running, taking players on, taking the opportunities. I mean, you could argue Mount probably took it a little bit soon there. God, I was just looking at that chance again. Foden, if he had a tap in there, it would have been brilliant. It would have been a goal, but it was brilliant defending by Robertson. Another corner for England. Mount taking it again. Corner comes in. Foden with a header, and it's way over. Poor. Foden's been another one that's not quite turned up for me yet. But we've finally made Marshall do a proper save. And of course it's come from a Chelsea player as well. Marshall's just ordering his players around. He's going to take the goal kick long. Tries to find Dykes, but it's well defended by Rice there. We look a little bit more authoritative on the ball, which I'm liking. But at the same time, our pragmatic nature of passing it backwards is still there. So there's goods, but there's still bads. So right now, I don't know what to feel. Oh, ball comes in and it's poor. I mean, if we lose this game, we can almost forget about finishing first. You've got to get this man on. Jack Grealish, why has he not been on? I think he's tying his boots, so he may be going on. McTominay's defending that well, and now Scotland are countering. McTominay leading the charge. Dykes can't win there, though. It's brilliant defending by Tyrone Mings. It's going to be a Scotland throw-in. So Robertson with the throw-in. Marshall to McTominay now. Scotland now starting to get a bit more control now. Mings defending it well. Mings, I think his work will go under the radar a bit. I think Mings has actually done quite well. So here comes Scotland, and look at the space that Robertson has. Cross comes in, and it's defended by Stones. Mings now. Oh, God, we still got it in the box. Rice just boot it. There we go. And when Robertson got to that space, he made a crazy run for it. That's what we need to do. We need to run more. We've been way too predictable, which I think is why Scotland have made the defending seem so easy. I mean, I said 1-0 for this game, so maybe my prediction might not be far off. Alright, we've only had 6 minutes of his half though, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we should have a bit more life in this second half. Thanks to 3 of you watching. You know, 3 viewers for me tonight has been quite hard for me to get. Well, no, it's bound down to 2, to be fair. Okay, down to James. To Foden. James. Passing it backwards. All the time. God, this crust is disappointing. The crust is just broken off. They've definitely burnt that crust. That's literally the crust. Right. Come on, James. Finding Foden. Foden with the cross. Well defended by Tierney. Phillips wins it back to James. Still passing it. No, he's not passing it back this time. Giving it to Rice. There we go. All right. Back down to James. Pass back again. Oh my gosh, why are we passing back so much? It's bloody Scotland. It's not Italy. It's not Portugal. It's not France. It's Scotland. We're really struggling here. I mean, you've got to give Steve Clarke credit for Scotland. Definitely. But you can't argue but see, you know, with a different sort of approach, we would thrive much better. Come on, this is so patient. The play is so patient. And right now, if we don't get a point, Gareth say, you know, we weren't clinical enough. You know, we had that chance with Stones, and we had the chance with Mount and the chance with Kane. But that's all in, like, one spell. You know, teams could have, like, you know, the quantity of chances also means something too. Quality and quantity. England having a big spell of possession, but they've done nothing with it. Right. James has given it to Mount. Here's Foden. Phillips to Shaw. To Harry Kane now. James. James! Oh, James! Even James is now not hitting the target. I mean, I wouldn't expect him to, but right now, we're not having too many chances. So when they come by, we need to take them. High and wide, James. Oh, man. I think it's safe to say I'm going to have no more viewers here. Here's Dykes. Defended. Adams. Oh, it's blocked. I tell you what. He may give Che Adams a bit of stick here. Because if he hadn't tripped over the ball himself, that would have been it. Now England are trying to counter-attack now. Now that would most definitely be a free kick to England. It's a big let-off for England here. So Dyser does well here. Gives it straight to Adams, but Adams trips over himself. That was close. Scotland could have scored that. I thought there was going to be a goal for Scotland. Mount with the free kick now. And the outcome, disappointing. Grealish needs to go on 60th minute. 60th minute. Excuse me eating so much, but no one's here. So, what's the point? Oh, I got one viewer here. Bloody hell. Here comes Short. Oh, once again, Foden. If you were 2 inches taller, you would have got a header here. Here's James now. Kane. Block. Oh, my gosh. Not creating any chances here. I've just found a position where I can rest my legs if I need to. It's so tired. Right, Foden. James. Mount's chance gets blocked by McTominay. We've got a corner. Right, well, Grealish is definitely coming on. And it will be around the 60th minute he comes on as well. Corner comes in. Oh, I thought Means tried to do a bicycle kick. Can he miss? Now Scotland going to try and counter. But it's poor by them. They give the ball away. Now here come England. Sterling. Sterling with the space. Handy tackles. Foden. Oh my gosh, it's good defending. This time by Kieran Tierney this time. He's got options here. Giving it to Che Adams. It was Robertson. I do apologise. It was Robertson who tackled well. Maybe everyone's just falling asleep. Nah, it's because I'm a crap streamer. That's why. How this has nearly got 15 likes. I have no idea. Ooh, Mings had to defend that. Otherwise, Dykes would have got a free header. Right. Right. It takes a lot of skill for the own streamer to be bored of his own stream, but this game's been so bad. Corner comes in for Scotland. Header. Dykes. Oh! James has just saved us. James has just headed the ball off the line. Oh my God. Scotland comes so close. I tell you what. I think Scotland deserves something from this. With the chances they've made, they do deserve something. England have not even matched them for that. Second half, they've had by far the best chance. James has just saved us right now. It was Dykes with the shot. That would have gone in. I think that would have gone in. Oh, that might have gone wide actually. But James did what he had to do. Anyway, it would have been mighty close. Right, Foden is off and Grealish is on. That's what I thought it was going to be. I knew it was either going to be Kane or Foden. Foden's off. Grealish is on. Foden has just done nothing in his game. It's disappointing. Now, Grealish. He has got 28 minutes to see if he could do something here. There's already people chanting Jack's name. Okay, a move by McGinn there. By O'Donnell. Given to McGinn. Good defending by Shaw, and it's a corner to Scotland. So, last corner, Scotland nearly scored. Can they nearly score against us again? Right, it's defended well. I'm so tempted to end the stream. I am. Feeling a bit dejected, and it's just... this whole thing's just been a disaster. So high to so low. Okay, here comes Sterling. Grealish being tackled well. Here comes Grealish. Let's see what he can do. Taking on McTominay, he wins the corner. I mean, it's what we need to do. We need to keep winning these corners. Because I think Scotland are susceptible at set pieces. So we're going to need Mount to do that. Corner. Oh, it's defended by McGinn. Grealish just won it well. Giving it back to James. To Rice. We've got 25 minutes. to get something. Oh, that'll be a free kick. It says a lot about England, really. I rarely get lost for words, but it really is. It says so much about England right now. We're not at it. Even if we get a result, I just don't see how much further we're going to progress in the tournament. Mings going to win it back. He's got Dykes to beat. Calvin Phillips to Grealish. To Sterling, who's onside. Calvin Phillips. Mings. Oh, poor touch again. For the third time now. Better touch. Would have got that. And James is just giving it back to Pickford. Shaw now. Oh, long ball here. Kane. Oh, but McTominay with a good tackle. Scotland have been so determined. They have been really determined. So that's why I'd say they deserve at least a point. But we've made it way too easy for them. The passing's not been there. What a tackle. Literally. It's annoying because Scotland are playing with a good, just like 50, like 60 or 70, 80% more care than England are right now. They're running into every challenge. They're pressing really intensely at the moment. England are just not in that same energy. Here's Shaw down to Mount. Oh, to Grealish, sorry. Grealish, all right. Okay, come on, Grealish. Grealish is doing exactly what we wanted him to do, but he gets tackled by McTominay. McTominay's done a good job on him. Since he's come on, that's about 3 occasions where McTominay's got the better of Jack Grealish there. I think they're going to play on. Yeah, they'll play on. Seems an off-the-ball incident went on there involving one player from the opposing team. Right. Now Scotland are just playing out from the back now, which is going to suit them because they, even if a point may not be good enough, when you look at it like this, Scotland are only 3 points behind Czech Republic. England could beat Czech Republic, and then Scotland, if they beat Croatia convincingly, they can get ahead of Czech Republic, just like that. Oh my gosh. Right, here comes McGinn. Down to Robertson now. Giving it to Tierney. Tierney and Robertson have worked fantastically well together. It's McGregor. Down to Gilmore. Back to Gilmore again. He's been very confident. To Tierney. Scotland having a bit of a spell now. But in the end of it, I probably shouldn't even be surprised at this point. Mate. I mean, what was very, very clear is that people wanted to see Grealish on. It was ball on the 62nd minute, which I don't think, to be fair, is actually not that bad. But people would say he should have started. But I've got to be real. When he's been on, England have done nothing since. 8 minutes he's been on. I mean, we've got to give him another 20 minutes to see if he can do something. But all the players have just not answered any questions. Stones has had a header, which hit the post. And that's pretty much it. And that is what really hurts me the most, for the fact that we've not really been asking any questions going forward. Scotland have got a clear identity. It's clear to see who their best performing players are. And they are the ones creating and receiving all the chances. It's back to McGregor, who'll give it to Hanley. Hanley's been great. at this point, you know, Czech Republic were comfortable. They're 2 goals up, and they were very, very clinical going forward. One thing I'm going to check on capture is our shots on target. We would have had 1, if I remember right, from Mount. Offside flag's been given as well. Yeah, look at that. Only 1 shot on target. Scotland have even had more shots than us. 38% of possession as well over the last 62. 2 on target, 2 off target. Look at that, 5 off target. So very incredibly wasteful, which has been so disappointing. It looks like Rashford is going on. He may be going on for Sterling or Mount, I think. 5 block shots, so we've done all right defending wise, but at the moment we've not done anything, and I don't think we are going to get anything. I mean, it's going to be a stinker game. I said in my predictions this will either be a KG close game or a goal fest, and it looks like it would have been the first one out for 2. Look at this attack momentum. You know, England, you know, of course they did have their big spell in the beginning of the game, but then Scotland since then have been better. And look at this, our attack momentum is nowhere near at the same level, and that's because we've been playing way too slowly, and our touches have just been poor. Right, come on, James. Come on, James. Gonna give it to Rice now. Short, come on. Giving it to Grealish. Grealish being a bit pressured, but brilliant pass to find Sterling, but back to Grealish. Grealish can... Okay, he might go on his own. Yeah, Grealish has got Gilmour to beat, though. Giving it back to Shaw. Brilliant play. Shaw. Wasteful. I'm sorry. It was brilliant play there in that right-hand side, left-hand side between Mount, Sterling and Grealish there. But Shaw, in the end of it, don't know what he's doing. I think he tries and crosses, and the cross is awful. O'Dowd has a chance to clear it, but he makes a mistake. Like, I think Shaw probably should have even shot that. I don't even know what that was. Was it a cross? Was it a bloody shot? And that's been our problem. Everything has just been poor. It really has been poor. I'm really not hopeful for England. I've got to be honest. Rashford's on for Kane, and you know what? I hate to say it, but I think I agree. Kane's done nothing. Kane's barely had a touch. Beckham's talking to people. Right now, England have been shocking. Yeah, Kane's off for Rashford. Yeah. Right. We've got about 15 minutes. Is Alex Ferguson. I think you meant to say Tammy better than Kane. I mean, in this tournament, Kane has been... I've said this like in the beginning of the stream. Kane's been my biggest disappointment for tournaments so far. In both games, he's offered pretty much close to nothing, which has been very disappointing. I'd almost go so far to say, if we qualified for round of 16 by somehow getting a goal in this game, which doesn't look likely, I'd almost say start Calvert-Lewin against Czech Republic and see if we can actually have a better start. It's really shocking. Scotland just looks so much more fresh than us. They do. It's almost like we've come in a bit overconfident, you know, playing it in a cool gear. How can we even look at Scotland to say that they are an opponent you can't up your game with? And that's what's been disappointing, for the fact that our intensity has not been the same. Right, Billy Gilmour's going off. He's had a terrific performance for Scotland. He is being replaced by Stuart Armstrong. Yeah, I think Tammy needs to stay around in the Championship. He had a stint in the Premier League, didn't he? But I think Championship is where he needs to be. I tell you what, I just don't see anyone scoring. I really don't see anyone scoring. And it's really, really disappointing. Yeah, I mean, this game has just summed up this stream. Poor, lethargic, slow, boring. And that's definitely one of the words I'd say. Oh, man. If the stream was doing a bit well, it actually probably would make me feel a little bit better. But no, right now it's not nice. In fact, Scotland are trying to do something. Kane just... not Kane. James just gives the ball away. Straight to Adams. Here's Armstrong, who's just been brought on. Phillips, well done. Well done, Phillips. If Phillips hadn't tackled that, that would have been 1-0 Scotland. Scotland winning back again. Armstrong. Given to Robertson. Cross comes in. Stones. Adams! Oh, just over. I tell you what, if Scotland were clinical, they could have scored a couple there. I can't believe it. They literally got it right over our wall. And Adams, all he needed to do was hit the target, and we scored. Here's Sterling. Alright, come on. Come on, Sterling. Oh, my God. Nah, I don't... No, that's not a penalty. Definitely not. Sterling just bloody tripped. Nah. I was going to say it was a bit similar to Alaba's challenge on Dumfries, but I don't think there's enough contact there. It's only like a part of his foot, not like the full thing. Are they going to check it? Nah, I don't think they are. Is he checking it? No, he's not. Alright, thought not. Alright. McTominay. I tell you what, you know, if we got a penalty there, it would have been undeserved based on our performance. It really would be so undeserved. Oh, right. Armstrong to Adams. Robertson with the cross. Takes a deflection and Pickford collects. Right, well, you got to say, well, Scotland have had more attempts than us in the second half. They really have. So, what's even been more disgraceful is that England have come in worst off in this half than the first half. In the first half, at least we came really close with John Stones. Mount's chance, yeah, was a pretty good save by Marshall. At the same time, he had him in his nearest corner. And it's Scotland's throw-in. This really has told me everything I needed to see. 80 minutes gone. England football won't be going home. It won't. And if I'm going to be doing my review video on this tomorrow, I've got to try and keep a level head because I'm disgusted what I saw. Dykes. Phillips winning it back. Nope. We're not even winning their interceptions, which is really disappointing. Grealish with a header. Rashford. What a tackle by Hanley. What an incredible tackle by Hanley. Here comes Stuart Armstrong. Adams keeps the ball in play to McGregor. To John McGinn. John McGinn's going to shoot from distance. It comes off the defender. And it'll be a corner to Scotland. God, because Scotland just always feel like they can get something, you know. They've played with so much determination. Whilst in direct contrast, England have just been so average. And that's me being polite. This would most definitely be a very, very quick stream at this rate. You know, I don't even want to talk about fantasy and stuff like that. We're not going to get many points from it. I mean, neither will Scotland will either, because this game's been rubbish. Worst game, I'd say. Right, Armstrong with the corner. Well defended by Mings. Scotland cannot attack, but they can defend bloody well. And they can, off the ball, you know, win it very, very well too. They're almost a complete team, Scotland. They just really got to improve their clinical nature, and then they could be a real team. But what I've seen with England has just been really disappointing. Like, any sort of hope you had when we played against Croatia has all been evaporated from this. And even if we get a goal now, it's just papering over cracks. Right, here comes James. Where's the energy? Why is no one running forward? Back to Rice. Now to James. Right, given to Sterling. Sterling loses it out. He gets tackled. Armstrong now running. And he gets the better of Phillips there. Or Phillips does well to catch up to him now. Finds some space to Robertson. Now to McTominay. Now to Tierney. Back to Armstrong. Scotland are now literally just doing tiny petite passes to get the time going, which will suit them. You know, Scotland will know that they can overtake both England. Well, unfortunately for them, they can only overtake one of England or Czech Republic, depending if either one of us win that game. Right, here comes Scotland again on the right-hand side. O'Donnell. Good by Grealish to sniff that out. I think I've been stuck on 14 likes for about an hour now. There's no point in me gaining a subscriber either. Like, I could probably count on the fingers of one hand the amount of people that turned up today. But I can't blame them, you know, if they've got a freedom of right to see what they want to see. And probably they're seeing better streamers, better setups, better personalities. Or either way, they may just be watching the game as it is on TV. You know, either way, I don't blame them. Oh, yeah, that'll be a free kick to Scotland, and that'll be a booking. They cannot complain. I don't know why you're complaining, Mings. It's a clear foul. He took out O'Donnell. He gets nowhere near the ball. I don't know what you're talking about. In fact, actually, no. I don't think a yellow was given, which I'm a bit surprised about. Right, it looks like James Forrest is going on. And I think, who's that going off? Is that going to be Che Adams? Yeah, Che Adams is going off. And James Forrest is going on. Oh no, Kevin Nisbet. Oh, oh my gosh, I just butchered. I just got a mistaken identity. I did like a Kieran Gibbs situation. Wrong identity. Kevin Nisbet is going on, not James Forrest. Similar haircut. That's my excuse. Now, Scotland have got a free kick, but it's quite far out, so I don't think they'll get a goal out of it. Although I could eat my words. And Pickford will collect. I'm so upset I've wasted my time seeing this game. I really have. One thing that you will see when I do my review video tomorrow is pure honesty. Well, at least tomorrow. In fact, let's go to capture so we can know what games we have tomorrow. We'll actually see the stats as well. look at this. Scotland edged it in this game, well, in this period at least. But look at this very tiny spell of momentum here, because the game's just been playing in the middle of the park, going nowhere. 9 shots we've had. Scotland had more, 11, more on target. Only 1 on target in the entire game. 6 off. I mean, what on earth is that? 6 corner kicks to 5. We've edged them with that. Fouls, they've only edged us with this. We've missed 4 big chances, but to be fair, you know, it doesn't give us an excuse. Right, I think O'Donnell's going to get booked for that. It's a foul on Grealish. Yeah, so it's a booking for O'Donnell. We've hit the woodwork once, of course. God, look how much more football we've played, though. That's quite astounding. But you've got to look at these defensive stats there from Scotland. They've done absolutely brilliant there. And what this does, it keeps us in second. I mean, if you look at this, it gives us, you know, it makes Czech Republic a must-win game if we want to finish top of the group. But right now, do you think we can beat Czech Republic after what we've just seen today? No, of course not. Didn't I need to do that? Right. In fact, I was going to go on captures to see what games we have. We're definitely going to have Portugal and Germany tomorrow, which is exciting. And, of course, France and Hungary. And Spain and Poland. Those are going to be the 3 games tomorrow. So, Hungary, France is first. Portugal, Germany. And I think... Have they already... No, they have not done Spain. So, maybe they're going to do Spain at 8 o'clock tomorrow by group. When is Spain playing? Group E. 5 o'clock on the... No. 19/6. Yeah, if they're doing it 8 o'clock tomorrow. So we do have 3 games tomorrow. We've got all the Group F first, and then, of course, we've got the final one of Group E. Right, here comes Scotland now, and he'll be offside. Scotland would take that. Scotland would take a point. They really would. I cannot believe this. Just, we've not turned up at all, and I'm so disgusted by that. I'm almost tempted to end the stream now because it's not doing well. This result was coming, you know, with this lethargic style that we're playing. This result was going to be coming at some stage. And it has come at this time. And it's come as a very highly documented game as well. Right, here comes Sterling. Phillips, but it's well won by Nisbet. Here's Sterling. Rice. There's Phillips. And why is my family making so much noise now? Right, we've only got 2 minutes left. Oh my gosh, I'm glad this game's nearly over. Oh, it's going to be 90 minutes I'll never get back. Trying to do a clever pass, but Scotland defend. Well tackled. Come on, Rice. Here's some space to James. Oh! 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 Where is the ball? Oh my God. I cannot believe this. This should have been it. Oh my God. We finally had some space. James crosses. Rice couldn't get the shot off. And McGinn does enough to clear it. Marshall doesn't get anywhere near it. That was it. I mean, the fact we didn't create it into a chance either just said a lot. Overall, very disappointing day for England. And I think it's definitely going to make the people singing It's Coming going a lot quieter now. That's what I'd say. I mean, I know I'm making it sound we've lost, but this feels like a loss from this performance. And Grealish. Oh my God. I mean, oh my gosh. I mean, Jesus. Rashford just saved you some embarrassment there. Almost passed it to an advertising board. Here's Grealish. This will be the final chance. Mings to Grealish, losing out. And the final whistle's gone. Full time, and there's a chorus of boos in the stadium. It's not a great result for England. We miss a big opportunity to automatically qualification to the round of 16. Scotland and Scotland fans will be loving this because they've party pooped over what looked like that England had in their minds a round of 16 qualification party, but they ruined it. They got the draw and they deserved it. And if anything, with chances, they deserved even more than a draw. So, fair play, Scotland. You got a good result from that. I can't say that we were unlucky at all. With the big chances, if we took them, we would have probably been up there. Oh my God, a Scotland fans though with the kilts. If we took those chances or just one of them, it would have been the difference. And you didn't see Scotland scoring. But to be fair, Scotland actually created, I say, almost a bit more for what they did against Czech Republic. And they deserved it. They really deserved this draw. So, that'll wrap it up for the stream. Very disappointing stream, but also very disappointing game. Please give the stream a like. If you are new, it does help. Please subscribe if you are new. Please do so. It does help. And please share this channel to as many people as you can. All of that would really make the day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon with my reaction to this game and more Euro 2020 watch-alongs. But